today we will be going through all of the ball pythons that we've hatched so far this year. And there are some really pretty babies. Some are still in sheds, so their full beauty isn't necessarily on display. It's a little dulled down.
Yeah.
But we still have some bangers.
Well, let's just start with first clutch.
Okay.
The first clutch that we have. This one here is obviously the star of the show.
Wow.
Look at how nice that's getting. So these guys, this is the sunset.
Wow.
And these guys get nicer the bigger they get. So obviously when it first hatched, like as they grow, obviously look at how much more orange and stuff like that it gets. I couldn't be happier. This guy is a banger. Obviously, I'm gonna keep him. We do have the rest of the clutch are all just normals, which are possible hets. So for those of you who aren't familiar with ball pythons, this is your typical ball python that you would get in the wild, right? Looks just like this. That is a sunset.
Here,
so
hold them. Yeah, that thing is beautiful.
Very different, very cool. I love this animal. Obviously, we always tell the story, you know, of getting it. But you can definitely imagine when we got the picture of this one from the wild, kind of a no-brainer, right? Yeah, we were gonna buy it. So now with this one, with that orange, I'm telling you, I'm just so happy to have it. I think it's awesome. And believe it or not, I've gotten 3 clutches so far from my cinnamon females that are het for sunset, bred to the het sunset males. So I do have potential to produce a few more of these and cinnamon sunsets. So we'll keep you posted as those hatch.
Surprisingly, looking at the sunset, that is obviously beautiful, but there are some even crazier stuff depending on your flavor style. So let's hop on to the next batch.
All right, next clutch. Look at this sucker. Oh my gosh. This thing is gorgeous. You've got all the best of everything in this one in particular here. Honestly, it's kind of giving me clownfish vibes, isn't it, with the striping?
Kind of clownfish, but then also it's really reminding me of Sundae from Dairy Queen. You know how they have like
they do the
layer.
layers, yeah,
just like we had the other day.
Yeah, I mean it's so cool.
Mm.
So cool.
I
This
want ice cream
thing.
now.
Yeah, right? Me too. After. We'll do that. So again, okay, there's a lot of different ones here. So this is one.
It looks like this guy's actually a little bit going in shed, huh?
It probably they've been hatched for a while, so it's probably already done a couple sheds. So it might be going. So and this is just a normal pied.
Wow.
But also a nice higher white one. Very cool. This one has some cool markings on it too. But crazy again. Very different. I am very much a person who likes the dark colors. I'm a xanthic, axanthic, all of that kind of thing. So these ones speak to me, but who doesn't love a pied? Oh, here's one. Look at this guy.
Oh, wow.
A low white pied.
Super
So
low white.
that's the cool thing about that pied gene is it's not only the white, but it crazes up the pattern, right?
Yeah.
So like,
That's
even
awesome.
though it doesn't have a lot of white, yeah, how cool is that?
That is so
and again,
cool.
how crazy. These guys are siblings, right? You get these same 2 out of the clutch, which is cool. But again, it's really cool too. You've got some kind of little ringer kind of things going on the tail there, but this guy is really a really neat one. Next clutch is that crazy 7 gene with the orange dream and all that stuff in it. Again, with the pied. So you're already gonna see between the orange dream and the enshi, this thing is on fire. Super light. Obviously, we got the pied going on. It's pied to pied, so I believe all of these are gonna be pieds too. Super pretty. Whew! I'm telling you what, this thing is gorgeous. Okay, so these 2 are very similar, but the second one is definitely a little bit more extreme than that one. We're definitely going to be doing the genetic testing on that. I'm already in the works with that. So that will tell us 100% all of the genes, not just guessing by looks, which will be so good to have. Then we're just going to pull out, bam, this guy here. Now it looks normal, but also, honestly, this one definitely looks more like you've got the enshi in it.
It's got something in it.
Yep,
Yeah,
and
it's
probably
beautiful.
some orange dream too if you look at that orange on the
it is.
sides.
That is
Which orange dream is a nice cleanup. You know, it makes stuff real nice and crisp and clean, and then it's also bright. But yeah, crazy. All right, these 3 here, very different, distinct, but all the same clutch. Beautiful. You can see these guys are eating and doing really well. Yeah, this one has really nice contrast, really nice colors. I I'm not going to keep these. They are going to be for sale, but it's really hard when you look at these and as they grow and shed, like, whoa, this one's turning out to be really nice. So sooner than later, they will be on the website. This is a big clutch.
Wow.
Another one of those really nice, really clean, really pretty. This one actually has very much less, but look at how that pattern is. Like, not very much, right? Oh, this is the one too. Look, it almost has like that face on it. So talk about a crazy clutch, right? Like, we had so many different things, and I don't know if you guys go back in the other video when we first did them, but look at how crazier and bigger and prettier they are now. So this is our, you know, proving out line. That pumpkin gene is one that Brian was working on, which had that pumpkin-y color to it. So we had Firefly in there too, which is your pastel, and look at that. This one definitely is showing more pastel. You've got the blushing in the head. It's definitely that lighter, cleaner color too. That thing is really nice.
What are you talking about? That's not a pie.
This is, okay, remember something is going on here.
Yeah.
Something is going on.
What are you saying? That's not a pied? How is that not a pied? Because I don't understand now.
So there's different genes that can do things that aren't necessarily pieds. If this has fire in it,
Yeah.
fire to fire gives you the dark-eyed white snake.
Right.
But this also has other stuff coming out in it too. Like, I would say by the head and looking at the coloration that you're seeing Enchi and stuff in here too. So, if I'm not mistaken, I think somebody might have told me that they thought fire was in the pumpkin line too. So I'm going to have to do a little bit more research. Again, this is why I don't have those for sale yet. I'm not going to sell a gene when I don't even know exactly what it is or what was in it to mixed with it and stuff. But this is a perfect opportunity here to genetic test, right? So we'll know exactly what, well, of the genes that we know. So you can't test for genes we don't know, which the pumpkin is not a tested one, but anything else that's in here we could find out. That's crazy. I didn't realize this came out of that clutch either. Listen,
that one's insane.
this is a mind-boggling one for sure. Beautiful animal, very cool.
It reminds me of the coloration on this stuff right there. It reminds me of the champagnes.
It does have that look to it, doesn't it? But that white nose, how
I know,
cool is that, right? Just has, yeah, that beautiful white nose, those dark eyes. Yeah, this guy is really, really cute.
Yeah, that's 10x markup price right there. That's a cutie.
Yeah. Oh, that's your dad talking.
No, I'm serious. That's a adorable.
All right. So we definitely have some things to figure out in that pumpkin line. We've got a lot of these pieds because I bred that really cool male to a lot of stuff. So this one is another of the black pastel spot nose male.
Really? Okay.
Yep. This one is really just more of a pied, but also, again, I'm not mad. I'll produce pieds all day long. Although, look at his neck. He's got some pretty cool dark colorations on his neck there, doesn't he? Which is really cool.
I think he's got a little bit something more than just a pie.
Yeah, I mean, there's a good chance because that is the problem. So black pastel, spot nose. So spot nose is a weird gene, and it's not something that's easy to see. Maybe the weird stuff we're seeing there is some of the spot nose coming out. Yeah.
Ooh, here we go.
Yep. So there you go. Here's the money right here. Another one of these, just like that other clutch, but super white. Like, look at the white on that.
Yeah,
I'm gonna put this first guy back.
Insane.
Talk about a banger,
white.
right? Yes. Very pretty, gorgeous animal. Now this one you can see too, like, look at how dark the head is, and also just the darker in the patterning. So that definitely is that black pastel coming out. And honestly, it's also different in the head, so I would guess that is the spot nose and the black pastel. Ooh,
for sure.
These two, both of these guys have been kind of feisty. That was the other one was biting me too. But I love that brown with that black outlining, guys. I'm telling you what, these are ones I'd say get these. It's also another pretty big clutch. So, oh, what do we got here? Another super high white too. We got some nice high white ones. Very much, a lot of white, just that little tiny bit. I always love when the tail Has that little tip. I love these guys.
It's a feisty family.
It is, right? All of the ones like this too. Hey, calm down. It's okay. We've got some nice ones. Yeah, this clutch threw some really nice ones. Look at that. This one just has literally that spot and that little tiny spot there. I mean, these are some gorgeous.
It's crazy how all of these ones out of this clutch are high white.
Yeah. And sometimes that's just the way it goes. Like, honestly, you can breed 2 high whites and not necessarily get them. It's not something that breeds out like that.
Right.
Sometimes it can, but it's certainly not guaranteed.
Wow.
So I guess I could look and see like how white the female was. All right,
There
so
you
now
go.
we're gonna
Look
go.
at that.
Oh, he just bit me. Calm down.
That's it.
This guy is a really cool looking one. Very similar to the first one now, right? So now we've got the reds, but it still has a really cool head to it.
Yeah, that pattern is.
Yeah, and you got the
so
little
dark
dash marks.
still.
Dash marks down the back. And I love the scrambled pattern. Like, look at how cool that is.
Wow.
Very pretty. Very cool. I'm so glad we bred these because, I mean, talk
Yeah.
about some really pretty babies, right? But this one's much more dark, has that more dark pastel, potentially spot nose, where this one is more your normal colored of if you just had a normal pied with the lightness and stuff like that. So this, all right. This is one I'm excited about. It's crazy. I still got to figure out what's going on with it. I love the female. The GHI Mojave female. She's gorgeous. One of my favorites. That's why I kept her. And I didn't have anything that made sense to breed to her. So then I just did something crazy. I picked a male I had, which maybe I shouldn't have because I added a bunch of genes in here. So it's going to be kind of hard. It was a black pewter pin cypress male. This first one here looks a lot like mom. This looks like the mom GHI Mojave. Now, does it have something else in there? I'm not sure, but this one. So then there's this one. So clearly this one has the black pastel in it. That's where you're getting that really cool coloring. And then I don't know
It's like orange.
I know. Isn't it so cool? This
Yeah.
one, it made it even cooler. There might be some cypress in here too. So that's the thing. Cypress is another one of those, if you just look at a cypress, a lot of people are like, what is that even? Because there's not a whole lot. It's very subtle in what it is. But sometimes it makes crazy stuff happen when you breed it into things. But look at that. Like, honestly, I almost like this one better than that one.
Yeah.
That orange is really pretty.
Super pretty.
But again, crazy clutch. So another one like that, but look at it took almost all the pattern away now, right?
Oh yeah.
See how it's just
Much
like
cleaner.
Yep. Just kind of clean that up. A little bit darker too. Like
Yeah.
pop this guy's head out. All right, I'll put the first one back.
Wow.
But like between these two, like look how light that head is. So that one actually probably has the pastel in here. And there's this one.
What? It's like it's almost inverted. Like,
Right.
It's like a cat. Wow.
Yeah. So now we have this going on. Like I said, I kind of made a mistake by putting too much in because now there's like so much stuff going on. But it's cool in a different way, right?
Yeah.
Now that one, you can tell, looks like pastel. You got the purple on the head, the lightness there, but obviously doesn't have the black in it, so it's not darker. It's
Wow.
more like maybe a pastel Mojave, because Mojave kind of has that lighter coloration to it too. And then obviously you've got the other stuff going on there too, so maybe the GHI is in there. I don't know. Again, we're going to definitely have to do some testing because it's hard when they lose all the pattern and do stuff like this to know what's going on. And I think I got another one.
Okay, that looks a lot similar to stuff I've seen, like
Yes.
reminding me of like a mystic potion.
Yep, it does look
Vibe.
like that, doesn't it? Yep.
Yeah.
So this one definitely has that pewter kind of look to it for sure. So look at, so this is like a
Right.
lighter one. This is more of a purpley or darker one.
Right.
But what a crazy clutch, right? Like not one is the same. They all are very different, but also kind of cool, right?
Very cool. All right, guys, drop some comments down below. What's been your favorite so far? Definitely a tough call. There's been some absolutely beautiful ball pythons.
Look at this bright guy. That one, we're getting brighter. We're getting prettier and brighter. And then even brighter here. So same thing. Right? Lightening up, brightening up. Very pretty. I can't remember. I feel like we definitely hit some pieds in this one too. So far, not, but really pretty. I mean, look at the sides. I love that orange blushing. So pretty. So now we're seeing more of these guys. We've got that whole super orange dream going on. That's super, like, look at, okay, here we go. Another one of those ones where it's like hardly any pattern at all, really faded. This one has a little bit more definition down it. Very cool though. Beautiful animals. I am a huge fan of the orange dream and the super orange dream. What about you? Do you like that brightness? Or
I think it's very cool. I think they're beautiful for sure.
But
I don't know though.
Okay.
I think that they're cool. I don't think that I would own one myself.
hey, and you know what? That's what's so cool about ball pythons. Literally, like any snake really, but ball pythons, corn snakes, there's so many varieties, so many patterns, colors. There's got to be something that you like. What do you guys think?
Like, I would prefer some of that GHI stuff in
Okay.
my house
Versus
compared
this?
to something like that. But I look at it and I think it's very pretty, obviously.
Yeah,
It's
I mean,
it's
you can't.
orange. It's very beautiful.
It's very pretty, very bright. What else do we got here? Out of 14, let's see.
But I do love that those like GHI ones that we were looking at earlier with like the dark body with that stripe on the top. Whoa, this one's like a freaking hot Cheeto.
Yeah, look at that. See? Yeah, that orange is literally hot Cheeto crazy, right?
Yeah, that is popping.
Beautiful. And then this guy here is a little bit more. Oh, look at the head on that one though. Look at the yellow.
Yeah.
That is really, really pretty.
Yeah, those are some beautiful.
Yeah, and the cool thing with these is there's so many genes in there. Like, that's what's so cool. So you could take something like this and breed it to a normal, and you could produce some really crazy things just out of that one clutch, right? Sometimes that can be fun. And it's a pied. Everybody loves a pied.
Leopard gecko orange.
Yeah.
You know how like sometimes those leopard geckos.
Yeah,
just-
the high orange that we breed for
Wow.
sure. That's what I'm saying. Like, all right, I'm gonna have to put a mark on this one
Yeah.
for sure.
Wow, that one is insane.
High white. High white.
Oh.
Look at that. So very similar to the one we just liked, except mainly white, because look at the Cheeto orange there, but how cool is that?
Yeah.
So cool, guys. But the yellow head, right? Isn't that crazy? Like, look at the stark difference between that orange and that yellow.
Yeah, it's interesting that it loses the orange on the head. Like,
Yeah.
why wouldn't it keep the same?
Nope. Makes it even cooler. And I kind of like even how it's got that greeny, like it kind of goes greeny by the eye and back more yellow.
Yeah, it's a cool head pattern too. It's like
Yep.
it's like a halo.
Yeah. Guys, this is going to be really hard. So keep your eyes out, and I would say go to the wait list of BHB reptiles. So if you see any of these that you want, as soon as we put them up, you'll get notified. Now we're going back to, again, this really cool. Ooh, look at the belly on that one. That one's really cool. Again, yellow belly. That's right, this has yellow belly in it too. So I think this has, my guess is going to be Enchi. You got the yellow belly, probably maybe even some orange dream in there. Very, very cool.
All right, for these next ones that we're gonna be showing, they haven't broke that first shed yet, so they're a little bit dulled down, but you can still see the crazy patterns.
They hatched not too long ago, so you've probably seen us cutting these eggs. The ghost clowns or the hypomelanistic clowns, depending on what you do. But look at how pretty these things are. And again, haven't even shed yet, but I love a clown pattern. They're so cool. The head, the body pattern, and you can already see like what the color looks like on them. This one is even lesser pattern than that one, but it was just a ghost clown male to a ghost that was het for clown. We had one normal clown in here, so it's a clown that's het for ghost. So again, you got that same cool pattern, and honestly, I love even their coloration of a clown, even to begin with. And then this would be a normal ghost or hypomelanistic. So these two together equal those ones that I just showed you. These are the genes separate. it was a good clutch. And again, they're gonna look even better once they shed. Just starting to, one of them just starting to, so within 2 days, 3 days, they'll all be out.
And I tell you, in the egg, this thing was pink, and in shed, it's still pink.
It is.
Why?
Well, because the calico gene can do that.
Makes pink
Sometimes.
stuff?
It doesn't always. Like the calico gene can vary in how it looks with the white and with the pinks. But yeah, this thing is amazing. Like, I really like this. This was that one too, remember, with all that crazy blushing?
Yeah.
Like, super pretty.
And the camera probably is not going to pick up the pink, especially it's also in shed right now.
Yeah, we're going to redo these as soon as they shed, for sure. Between doing the video and even probably pictures you'll see online. But, crazy. Let's see the other one. Yep, so here's the other ones that are the really more white that we saw in the egg. Now, obviously, this was a calider, which was a calico spider, so you've got that spider gene. So here's the spider pattern in there. It was bred to, now I had those 2 males like I told you about. One was just a calico, the other one was that smoke. And looking it up, we were trying to figure out what other potential genes could be in here. What it said in the egg book, well, honestly didn't make any sense. I was telling Noah and he was like, what? Again, I didn't write that. This was back when Brian was breeding it.
All right, and we're on to the last clutch of the year so far. There's still quite a few more eggs left to actually hatch, but moving on to the final batch of hatched babies.
Yep. Remember these guys. This is Enchi Pistavi, Het Clown, Banana Leopard Clown. So again, these guys are blue right now, but you can kind of see this guy here definitely has the banana going on. You can tell just, hey, it looks like a banana color, right?
Yeah, with the purples
yep.
and the yellows and stuff for sure.
Yep, very cool. This one potentially could, because bananas can vary. Some can be more yellowy, some can be, you know, more richer banana color, but
I would say that also had banana in it, I would think.
This one I'm seeing, so this one is definitely giving me that Pistavi vibe, which is basically a pastel mojave. So again, pastel, look at that head. That's definitely a pastel head with the blushing. Mojave is just that look in the coloration, which this is kind of what it's giving me, but in a banana, I think. Very pretty. I love the whacked out pattern. Very cool. But again, here we go. Yep. This was the pastel. This was the, I think, pastel banana clown is what I think this one is. Because we had a different pastel clown in this, which actually is right here in my hand. This is the pastel clown right here. And again, it's in blue, so you can't really tell as much, but that head right there and the way this coloration is how, you know, is classic. So basically you've got this, and then you've got this. Is this plus banana. All right, guys, I don't know what you're thinking, but I'm thinking these two here are definitely some of my top favorites out of all the ones we've hatched so far. I don't know. We still got, honestly, I've got almost 40 clutches this year, which honestly, I don't know why I did that. There's going to be so many more babies coming soon. But you go ahead and tell us down in the comments below which ones of today's video are your favorites, and see. Listen, maybe we agree, maybe you pick something different, or honestly, maybe your favorites are coming in the future. Let us know.
Hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, there's a playlist that you can watch all kinds of videos. You can also hit that subscription button. It would mean a lot to me. Also, hit that like button while you're down there. Have a wonderful day, Reptile Army. Remember, be kind to someone, and I promise I'll see you in the next one.